Hello, this is Gary with River Hills Homes. Leave me your name and number and I'll call you back.
We are so close to having this house done, but there's still so many small little details that are outstanding, and that's gonna keep us from moving in at this point. Call me when you get this, Builder Gary. We have to talk about this fireplace valve. Okay, he'll call me back. Call me back, please. Really, where is everybody today?
Hello, this is Gary with River Hills Homes. Leave me your name.
The architect told me that the last 10% of the build takes 90% of the effort. And that is the truest thing I have heard this entire project.
Let me tell you a little story about a family of four. Mom's moving too, she's moving in next door. We're going to the country to enjoy the view. The only problem is, you know, they haven't got a clue. So they're calling on the dad to build the home. Trust me when I say they can't do this alone. She's a little fancy and he's afraid of snakes. Find out if they have what it takes. Yeah.
Last time on Home to Homestead. With the end of the project in sight, we've all been working hard to make sure we stick to our schedule and make our move-in date. The painters have been painting, the stonemasons have been installing the interior stone, and our tile guys have been laying the thick brick pavers in the mudroom and pantry. And while work continues at the house, we took a day trip to see our wood floors being manufactured at the Hardwood Design Company. It's not every day you get to see your wood floors being handmade. In some not so good news, our garage doors are stuck in Canada and we can't move in until they arrive. Will everything fall into place on time? Find out on the finale of Home to Homestead. We have a move-in date.
I'm excited, although a little bit hesitant because things keep getting pushed back and back. So I don't know, let's remain optimistic. We're excited.
I'm feeling good. I can see the end in sight. There's only a few more things that need to happen. Ultimately, I'm feeling very good and feel like we are gonna make this move-in date.
The final push to finish everything. Lots and lots of little parts and pieces to take care of. However, we got the majority of it done.
I feel like Builder Gary is very excited about the end of this project. I think that I have pushed him into retirement. He keeps saying that this is his last house he's done after this. And I'm not sure if that's because this has just been a giant pain in the rear or what, but.
I don't know, man. He's like a shark. When he stops swimming, he's gonna die. I think he's gonna keep doing this.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? After a year and a half, I'm very excited. It's nice to be able to get to a point where, you know, we might even be able to get in here and have Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch this out.
You're gonna switch that out. So
that's on me. I'm gonna provide it.
Utility, sink, replace. See, I have something missing there and there.
Eric has them, they're in the closet.
All right, that's good.
That's it.
What about the plugs that are up there?
Those are supposed to be the upper cabinet lighting is going in.
When?
And then that's an Eric thing.
That's an Eric thing.
And then the plaster guys are coming and plastering over those holes.
Why not have a fan in here to circulate air?
Okay, let me add it to the list.
Bath, fixture. Let me have that. This is changing out.
No, it already changed out.
That's it?
Yeah, look, it's much smaller.
It looked just like this one.
Yes, because it's the same fixture, but this one's just smaller.
Okay, great. You got it handled. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Any fixtures out here? No?
No, they're all in.
Music, room, need, selection, ceiling. Ceiling fan.
It's in.
And then I have 2 pendant lights.
Yeah.
Where is these fixtures again?
I want to install the mirror first here because it's incredible and it's tall and it's vintage, and then I'll select something after.
Bath fixtures not selected.
I feel like I'm in trouble.
Yeah, or when am I gonna move in? Oh, by the way, I don't have this stuff ordered. It's a process, but it's a little bit laborious because it's not like we're building an entire project. We're only dealing a little aspect in a room. And so getting people back out here to Dripping Springs is a little bit of a challenge at times.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on this tomorrow.
Okay,
Right?
go
Right.
team. We wanted to wait to the very last minute to put the wood floors in because they're very special to us. They are made from reclaimed post oak trees here in Texas from a company called Hardwood Design Co. And I'm so excited to see them going in. As they're being delivered, I mean, I'm just like getting more and more and more pumped. The installation process is really interesting with the wood floors. These guys are experts, they're like artisans. I mean, the way they have to carefully put each board in because no two boards are alike. It's really interesting watching.
Everything is different and unique. They got to be very careful and be very particular about how it lays, make sure it lays right. And then we're going to cover it right away because it's not treated. We can't have the kids or anyone come in there and scratch it.
Yeah, you know, it's like, it's a blessing and a curse because once they're in, I just want them to be in. They're so beautiful, I want to stare at them, but also they have to be covered right away so they don't get damaged.
The wood flooring going down, oh my goodness, it's thick. It's solid. These guys did a really excellent job. They cleaned the floor, they leveled the floor where it needed to be, they glued it down. I think they did really a bang up job. It looks good.
Some good news, our stairs went in and got halfway painted, but they still need to be caulked, and there's some baseboards that need to happen, and just these little tiny details. Part of me feels like I need to just pick up a paintbrush and do it myself. Don't you think this needs a trim here? Look, it's like you can see the hole and it's like getting funky over here already. But I do kind of feel like we need trim here.
Okay.
Deal. Okay. The bar shelves and the bar mirror also were installed recently and they turned out awesome. And this is definitely going to be a fun man cave. I ordered all this so long ago, I have not really any clue what it is. Kind of like Christmas, except for a lot more anxiety. So I've laid it all out. There, you got 3 cups here.
Right.
1, 2, 3. And then we've got this dude here,
Right?
right? And then we've got
More of them going
these
down there.
2. Does this feels good, right? 1, 2.
I dig it.
You dig it, okay. Finn was kind enough to let his Rainforest Cafe dreams die and give me the granny chic wallpaper that I so desperately longed for. Wallpaper has been making a comeback in design for years now, and I'm just sort of confused because back in the 80s, they would wallpaper every surface in a house. Nowadays, it's so expensive that, I mean, my gosh, we can barely afford to do one room. The wallpaper has been installed in the guest bedroom. We are waiting on carpet, but overall, this is a win. I'm so glad that Finn decided that he would go with the granny chic wallpaper because I think it turned out amazing, and I have big plans for this space. About halfway through our build, we had Symbiosis Regenerative Systems come out to take a look at our property and see how we could work together. They're a super awesome company, and they use permaculture principles and regenerative agriculture principles in traditional landscape design. So you won't find any lawns here. We are not draining any wells or aquifers to water green lawns.
I just look forward to honoring and shepherding this land and seeing, you know, the spoils and the fruits we can get from these laborers. I'm excited. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be challenging, a big learning curve, but it's gonna be good.
It was really important for us to get the kids involved, so we gave them a shovel and a bucket of worm poop.
And they went to town.
Yeah, they did. They did a good job.
It went much better than we planted the seeds. I think that was
Yeah.
earlier, yeah.
They're getting older. And I think they're, you know, hopefully getting an understanding of like how awesome nature is and how we need to protect it and take care of it and all that. Pretty cool use of all of our food scraps, huh?
It is, I must give you props. The ultimate goal here, I think the end result is a very noble one.
Just trying to make a small difference.
Kids helping around here, I think, is exactly what needs to happen. They have room to run and they have room to be a kid.
You know, our goal here is to be as self-reliant as possible. It's gonna be, you know, a mid to long-term game, but, you know, 3 to 5 years, I'd like to think we've maybe grown all of the vegetables we eat, a lot of the fruits we eat, you know, be self-sustaining. I think it's very important, and really want to instill those values in the kids.
Speaking of being self-reliant, one of the things they added for us is a chicken coop. Chicken coop construction is about to start. I'm just so excited for these freaking chickens. I can barely keep succulents alive, but my kids and pets are fine, so I figured chickens are probably good. I'm very excited about the chicken coop, very excited. It's actually very pretty. It's very big. I think there's enough room for like 20 to 30 chickens, which technically is a lot of chickens. You know, it's like 1 egg a day, so that's like
30 eggs a day.
That's a lot of eggs a day.
Hey, a chicken coop. Now there's an idea, fresh eggs. But I hear chickens are a lot of trouble. When I first saw it, no one told me they were building a chicken coop. So I figured that they were building another single family unit, maybe for the grandmother. You know, why not? But I soon recognized that the mother-in-law couldn't get on a perch inside there. So I figured it was a chicken coop.
I'm like, do I need to start like a farm stand or something? Anyways,
You could sell that. Like a lot of those hipster egg companies, they're selling them for $1 an egg. So if you sell 150 eggs a week, that's not bad.
maybe we should go into the egg business?
I think it'll be very entertaining for the kids to be chasing chickens. But more importantly, I think it's great before the sun comes up, they're going to hear that rooster cock-a-doodle-doo, and they're going to throw a shoe at it, more than likely. But hey, they got fresh eggs.
So we have some work to do to be able to get ready for chicken life. Do you like it?
Well, I reckon, I guess so.
So for our driveway, we didn't want to go with your traditional concrete pull-up. We wanted a little more rustic, English countryside, rural vibe. So we went with decomposed granite. So they're gonna encase it with concrete ribbons, and after a few rains and everything, hopefully it'll be very compacted. It'll be a nice touch of this old school country house that we built.
If you had that much concrete out there, that's not very sexy. Downside to the crushed granite is that it's kind of not permanent. I mean, you have to maintain it. What do I mean by that? Well, if there's a low area where water is going to travel through, you got to maintain that area. With concrete, you don't have to do that. So there is maintenance required to it, but darn, it looks good.
The idea also is that when it rains, the rain can actually permeate the ground and seep back in and hopefully recharge some of the water. So, you know, we're trying to be conscious here. Guess what else showed up today? The garage doors made it from Canada! On time!
You can't blame Canada for this one.
I can. Thank you, Canada. Thank you so much, Canada. We can finally move in without putting plywood over the holes. I really honestly did not think we would get them in time for moving in, but it looks like we are gonna have them, and I'm so grateful.
Those garage doors, man, I've never seen garage doors take so long to get to a job site. But the good news is that the contractors that we use put them in and they work perfectly and they don't need any adjustment. That I really do love. I guess that was worth the wait right there.
They came! What a cool surprise! The garage doors! They're not motion censored. Oh. Oh. Ow, ow! Nice.
Look at that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. No,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you.
So we can move in now with garage doors to be able to lock up the house. So
Thank Canada.
Thank you, Canada. Yeah. But they're not painted yet, so the painters are coming. They're gonna fix all that. No, but this is good. We've got garage doors now. Honestly, I didn't think we were gonna get them. We've almost made it to moving day, and honestly, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. My right arm really hurts from reaching into my wallet, pulling it out and paying for stuff. God, it never ends. But everyone's done a really great job, and I can almost taste it. I can almost taste the well water we're gonna be drinking.
No, it's the rainwater, hopefully.
We haven't got any rain.
I know. It's a full family affair here today, just trying to do everything we can to get us moved in here. Mom's here sweeping, Dad's here shop vacuuming something. It's all hands on deck. But I'm glad somebody's relaxing this morning. Can I get you anything?
Yeah, you could. I could use a latte.
A latte.
Today is the day that they're going to get the keys. Today's the day. They've already got a set of keys, but I'm going to it's a formality. I'm going to give them a bigger set of keys and the garage door openers, and I'm going to turn it over to them. It's been a long battle, but also at the same time, it's been fun. It's been a learning experience, I can assure you of that. So I'm leaning up against the post because now I'm going to take a break. Hey!
Hey!
with everybody. Guess what I got? A key.
This thing work?
Lots of keys. See if the key works. Move that bus! No.
Got a carrier?
You have to carry her. Yes, sir.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Good thing you work out in that gym. No
So do I have to
offense.
give you goats now? What's up?
So,
We did.
once we work the bugs out, you're going to be able to feel like this house is home?
Yeah. I'm gonna be able to feel like it's home because you felt it with me.
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm serious, thank you.
I bet your mother's happy because she's got her own space over there.
We're happy because she has her own space over there. Honestly, this has been the best experience and something I'll never forget, and we have something amazing to show for it.
No, that's nothing you're going to forget because it took a year and a half of hard work.
So I guess it's time to turn this home into a homestead, but thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
I love you.
I love you too.
It's moving day. Can you believe we're saying that?
No, I cannot. And I also can't believe we got sick.
I can't believe I can believe we got sick. With everything that's gone wrong on this build, of course we would get sick on moving day. Sitting waiting for the movers of the storage unit to show up, and if I didn't laugh, I would cry. We both woke up with colds, my husband and I today, and the baby is sick, and I'm on 3 hours of sleep. I honestly don't know why this entire process has been so hard. From every part of this process of building this house and getting into this house has been very difficult. Today is no exception. I don't know if there's enough coffee in the world to get me through it. We have 2 storage units, 3 trucks, tons of guys, and even more stuff. Honestly, I have forgotten that I have all this stuff. It's been sitting in storage for the past 2 years. So as it's coming in, they're like, where's this going? I'm like, I don't even know, I forgot I owned that. Just put it in the garage, which the garage filled up real fast. So we're here, we're powering through.
I feel like the past 15 months or so, like life's been put on pause, and I'm just ready to press play. So let's just power through and get this done and get lived in.
There's so much stuff coming out of these trucks that we haven't seen in a year and a half. And so it's like, oh, I haven't seen that. Oh, what's that? I have no idea. You're crazy. Are you excited? Are you excited to finally live here? Yeah, we did it. Okay, good job. Go team. It's pure chaos. We got people coming, we got people going, we got furniture going upstairs, downstairs, in the garage, to the little house. You're doing great, babe. Can I help you?
God, it's wearing me out. Look at this. I'm sitting here on the iPad, going on the internet, watching everybody work so hard. It's wearing me out.
We did it! We are all moved in! We actually wake up here now in the morning, and that is such a huge, huge thing. I mean, this is how long in the making?
Oh God, what, since we poured the concrete, since we had the idea to build here? It's been close to 2 years, easy. My view right now, I'm looking outside and it's just every day we get to wake up and I don't really take it for granted, or at least I try not to. I mean, this place is incredible and this is our home, we're here.
The bathroom came out better than I could have imagined. The light in there is perfection and all the selections work so well together. It feels traditional and timeless.
The bar in my office makes me feel like James Bond.
Our bedroom still needs sconces and art, but I prefer slow decorating, and we are getting there. I believe a laundry room should be decorated, and the open shelving in there gives me the perfect opportunity to do just that.
The kitchen is perfect. It's rustic, it's open, it's efficient. It's a great spot for me to cook. I love it.
We really did it.
We really did.
Working with Leah has been unusual. Why? Well, she's my daughter. Well, we've never done anything like this before, so it gave us an opportunity to be able to achieve a very large goal, and building a new home is, and at the same time be able to solidify a relationship with my daughter.
We weren't very close growing up, and so this has been like cramming in our relationship over the past 2 years. Making up for a lot of lost time.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say the best part of it was watching you and your dad get to connect in this capacity. It was like, take your daughter to work day for 2 years. That was fantastic. And then honestly, just being here and seeing this dream come to fruition. And another best part is my studio. I finally got a place I can play my guitar loudly without any kind of feedback or gruff from this one over here.
It's really loud, but it doesn't matter. I can't hear it anymore. This whole process has been really amazing. Obviously, I learned a ton during this project. I mean, I guess now I know you can't put an old cupola on top of a new construction roof.
My biggest takeaway of this project, after doing this for 50 years, it's time to retire.
We did it.
We did it. We live here. It's awesome. We love it. Good job, babe.
Good job to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You know, you're at the end, it's time for a cocktail. I don't drink, but, well, I did when I bought this shirt, but I think it's apropos for the situation at hand. It's, the project is completed and we're having a cocktail.
It's been awesome and so great to have Mom living right here in her little casita. She's so close, but also everyone has their own space. It's been a really great project. Talk about a family affair. Couldn't have done it without Builder Gary. So big thanks to Builder Gary, River Hills Homes, and you, babe.
Oh.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Let me tell you a little story about a family of four. Mom's moving too, she's moving in next door. She's a little fancy and he's afraid of snakes. Find out if they have what it takes. Yeah.
Hey everybody, Builder Gary here. So you're getting close to the end. So you're at the end. You got your builder, your remodeler, you're getting all excited, you're vibrating. There's a few things you want to keep in mind before you take possession of the property. Let's go over a few of them. Number one, make sure that you and the builder, you agree on what your vision is on how this thing is to be completed. You need to look to isolate those items, get them written down with your builder, remodeler, or contractor. You both agree on it. You understand exactly what is going to be completed and what's acceptable and not acceptable, putting it in writing before you take possession. Item two, emergency repairs and what constitutes an emergency. You should ask about what constitutes an emergency, because invariably it's going to break on Thanksgiving Day. So you want to be able to know when you can get service. Service on emergency basically means somebody coming out to address the problem after hours or over weekends. Understand what a real emergency is and what they're going to respond to, and know that up front. Number three, the contractors that have worked on your house, you need to know how to get hold of them. After hours, especially, because if you can't find your builder, remodeler, contractor, you're going to need to call that contractor directly. What if you have a roof leak? Who do you call? If water's dripping and all the faucets are turned off and you've determined that it's coming in from the roof, you need to know how to get in touch with that roofer to minimize any damage. Speed is of the essence. Get all their phone numbers. Number four, your warranty. What's covered and for how long? The builders are going to have an established warranty program. What is it in the first 12 months? What is it in the second year? What is it in the remaining 10 years? It's not like a car where you have mileage. We have time in a home or an apartment or a duplex. So time is going to create these different stages of warranty. Understand what those are. Number 5, know how your home functions. You want to be able to know if a light goes out or if a water leak starts. How do you address that until you're able to get that contractor out there? So you want to make sure you understand electrical, plumbing, HVAC. Those typically are the ones that you're going to run up against. Understand how your home works. Get them to explain how the home functions.